All right. Hello. We have some catching up to do. I guess I've only been gone for 3 days, and I posted a YouTube video while I was out there. But first of all, pleasure to anyone that's tuning in live. Pleasure to anyone that's watching this as a VOD. I do want to start giving out, I don't want to call it a reminder, but a friendly reminder, I guess, that becoming a channel member greatly helps me out. It's one of the biggest ways you can support here on YouTube. If you are interested in becoming a member, if you're watching the VOD, you can click the link in the description that says become a member, or you can type in !sub in stream, in the stream chat, and that'll bring up a link, and you log in and you support, and it helps me out a lot. We have weekly members only streams. So today's member only stream is actually going to be today, or this week. So it's going to be today, probably this evening. So I'll see my members privately in an exclusive stream this evening. That being said, we are playing Session 1.0 today. For those of you that don't know, I just got back from New York City, and by just, I mean at 7 hours ago. I didn't get back home till like 2:30 or like 2 in the morning. It's 9 a.m. now. I'm pretty tired. But Session actually flew me out to New York City for a little release party, where like Manny, Dane, Samariah, am I saying that right? A lot of the pros were there. I got to meet the developers. I actually got to sit down. They had like a booth of, you know, PCs where you can play the game. I got to sit down with the developers and kind of get a tutorial on all the new features, stuff like that. So I have a little bit more knowledge than I normally have. So if you guys have any questions, oh my God, Wedo. This man just came in with 10 whole fucking gifted memberships. My guy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Today's members only stream is gonna be lit. Thank you, dude. This guy, dude. This guy. So I guess without further ado, we will jump into gameplay here. And I wanted to kind of open this up to a lot. I'm gonna go through and complete the story mode so I can change my character, or not complete it, but do the story mode a little bit. Answer any questions, because I know there's a lot of people with a lot of questions. So essentially just that. So I guess right off the bat, how are you guys liking 1.0 so far? Did it exceed expectations? Did it not meet expectations? Was it about what you expected? What are your guys' thoughts on the official Session 1.0 release? Also, Justin said, hi, Garrett. I'm thinking of picking this up for PS4 this week. I was wondering how well you think it'll run on an old-gen console. I can try it on my Xbox One. I want to do that for a video. Joe says glitchy controls on Xbox. So that's something I wanted to bring up, because I think a lot of people are running into the same issue. I do know that there are well-known bugs for Xbox that Creature Studios is working on fixing. However, try this, because I was running into this issue nonstop, and this is what I did to fix it. So if you go to gameplay, flip trick settings, and you have quick shove it's on, I know it's kind of covered by chat right now, but I would run into this issue where my controller's been messing up because I dropped it in the hotel room. Hold on. There we go. That fixed it. What up, Blakely? I was having this issue where I could not tray flip. No, I missed it, Erwin. So, like, I guess now it's working. I was doing that. Every single time I would try to do a tray flip, it would do these 3 shoves, and it was really bugging me. And I read a lot of comments from people having the exact same issue. And all I did, options, gameplay, flip trick settings, turn off quick shoves, and that fixed a bunch of my problems. So if you're having that issue, try that. I also think I wanted to keep this stream pretty open to, you know, it might be kind of repetitive because people are going to come in and ask the same question over and over again, but I know a lot of people have the same questions. What, like, if you read that, should explain things. Wait, read what, Erwin? Sorry. Chat's popping off. I'm distracted. I'm also on 6 hours of sleep. Zay said, why don't you play Skater XL no more? I do. I mean, I posted my video saying my last time playing Skater XL for a bit. I think it's just bland right now. And with the Session 1.0 release, that's going to be my main game for a little bit. You know, it'll get boring, and then I'll switch back to Skater XL. I never quit. Like, I don't quit games. I just play whatever I want to play. Coroma says, hey Garrett, I got touched on the 21st. I'm enjoying it a lot. Hell yeah. Love to hear it. He showed me how to do Impossible. Yeah, so going back on Impossibles, you guys may notice that there was a bug fix to fix clipping. So I don't know if you guys remember the clipping issue whenever you would do hard flips or nollie hard flips or certain tricks. There would be a ton of clipping where your feet would go through the board. Happy birthday, Derrig? Am I saying that right? Happy birthday, dude. And that hard flip, I mean, I guess we still had a little bit right there. Bad example. But that the glitch where there was a patch where your feet avoid the board so you don't get as much clipping. But the issue with that is it really messed up the Impossibles because now your Impossibles don't wrap properly. I talked to the devs about it at the session event. They're well aware of it. It's again, this is 1.0. There's going to be patches and updates consistently. They told me some things. I didn't sign an NDA or anything, but I don't know what I'm supposed to say or like what I'm not supposed to say. So I'm not going to leak anything that maybe I shouldn't leak, but there's going to be updates. So this is a known issue that will be fixed. Hopefully soon. When is the members only stream today? Probably this evening, Bialco. I'm either thinking before or after my caffeine stream. My advanced settings are on default right now. In this stream, I was going to go through and fine-tune my stats and get something that feels good. Because this is my first time playing the official 1.0 on this computer. Like the Steam version of it, because before I was on the Nacon preview for the early access. So I got to go through and fine-tune everything, essentially. But are the DLC maps playable? So that's actually a question I had. Can you... I was going to say, can you get Beatrice on PC? Like, can you buy it? Or because you're on PC, can you just mod it? You know what I mean? Because I bought the deluxe version on PS5 that I was going to play tomorrow, probably. They're in? How do you get them? Do you buy them on Steam or what? You have to buy on Steam? Okay. Did they improve the impact during big gaps? So I'm actually, after stream today, I'm going to be filming a YouTube video titled Unsponsored Review of Session 1.0 or something along those lines, because I posted my Session 1.0 video, but it was sponsored by Nacon. So, you know, I had bullet points of talking points to hit and stuff like that. And as always, you have to take a sponsored video with a grain of salt. My overall opinion hasn't changed whatsoever. I love it, but I think it would be, you know, I can point out more bugs and stuff in my unsponsored review, my unsponsored video. That'll be today at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard, but I mean, we can go over it on stream too. I got it when it dropped because I played the full. Hell yeah, nice. Have I played this story? I played it on my gaming laptop because, again, I've been in New York City for the past 3 days, so I didn't have my gaming PC. I just had my laptop. So I did the story mode. I didn't finish it, but I did a lot of the story on that. I want to go through and do some of it on this PC today on stream. Robbie, love to hear it. Does it feel less clunky than beta? So this is one of the biggest talking points that I wanted to bring up. A lot, and this is, it's such an interesting, it's a weird niche, a realistic skate sim, because you have the Skate 3 enthusiasts, the EA Skate series enthusiasts, that I think were looking for a polished, finished, beautiful animations, well put together game, which isn't Session's goal. Session's goal, in my opinion, is going for a realistic skating experience. Because I mean, looking at gameplay, and even like when I was watching streams, I was like, oh yeah, it doesn't look much different. You know, it still looks clunky. They didn't have the animations fix. It doesn't look. How do I explain it? I think you guys understand. But people are tripping out on the throwdown animation. Like, there isn't a throwdown animation. That's not the main priority of a game like this. I'm sure it'll come, you know, once they, because Session doesn't even have an animator right now. They're actively hiring an animator. That's when they're going to do the goofy animations, the throwdown animations, stuff like that. But yeah, the game looks clunky. Exactly what FLS said. But that's not why people play. That's not why I play this game. I play it for the controls. So yeah, it's an interesting niche trying to break into a mainstream skateboarding game market when in reality you're a hardcore skate sim, and then you're gonna have the EA Skate players that can't play it because they get frustrated, they don't understand it, you know. And also what Erwin said. So when I was in New York City, we got to talking about kind of everything, future plans for the game. Sat down and talked with Donovan and the devs, which was super sick. And it's 100% confirmed that they are actively moving to Unreal Engine 5 because a lot of Unreal Engine 4 stuff is just not supported. It makes things overly difficult. So they're actively moving to Unreal Engine 5, and they're also actively hiring a animator. So once and keep that in mind, actively, they're doing things. Actively. They already have another update done. They're just waiting to put it out. Like they are moving forward, which is hugely important. So this is just the beginning. Anyway, why is this character not putting any new updates? No one knows, dude. How much has the character customization changed? We can go check that out, actually. I have $0. I haven't done the story at all. So let's let's go do the story, because I haven't done that yet. Yes, Ty. Caffeine stream later. Timothy, what's good? Garrett, where are the legacy controls? Oh my god, that is the biggest thing. I have to bite my tongue every single time I see someone asking where the legacy controls are. They openly took them out. It's, you know, they announced in the patch notes, legacy controls are no more, which has been the most interesting argument, because I was reading like the Steam community page reviews and people are mad that they took out the legacy controls. But like, I don't why, and no offense towards Session, but why would you play Session with legacy controls? The only reason I play Skater XL, the only reason I play Session is for the controls. Like if I wanted legacy controls, I play Skate 3, or you know what I mean? So it's like, because if you're playing legacy controls, what up, Derek? If you're playing legacy controls on Session, you're just playing a clunky, shitty version of EA Skate. Because then that's what I was talking about. Like, you don't get the good animations, you don't get the fluidity of Skater XL or anything. Then you're just playing a clunky ass EA Skate game. Versus, like, that's what Session is. It's meant to be realistic and hard. So it's like it's been so interesting to me seeing how livid people got. But people will come around. Once you dedicate a couple hours to learning it, you'll figure it out and you'll like it. That is me. Okay. Don't do missions, just do historical challenges. Oh, whatever. I mean, we'll do the missions. We got time. No rush. Reefer, I'm part of the Skate Player Council, so I've been getting early access for some months now, but I'm under a strict NDA and can't say anything. What do you think about all the hate going on this official Session Discord? I haven't checked. I've been in New York. I haven't checked really anything on social media. But if you want to fill me in, like, I'm assuming it's more of what we just talked about. People mad about legacy controls, stuff like that. But I've learned you can't please everyone, especially in a skate sim, you know? Laird, how are you? Info on the Xbox update. I don't have any info on that. I know they put out a tweet yesterday saying they're well aware of it and they're going to do their best to... I mean, I'm assuming they're on it. But what's going on with Xbox? Oh, and yeah, Erwin, on my laptop, I actually had desync. I was liking it. I was doing like varial double flips. I might actually want to grab my laptop and take my stats, because I did have some pretty fine-tuned stats on that. You think Skater XL was a scam? No. Scam's the wrong word. Do I think it was a cash grab? Yes, I'm starting to think that more and more. But scam, no. It's not like that they showed things that never happened, besides the whole Switch ordeal, but Monty said 360 flips are impossible. No, Monty, turn off quick shoves. That's all you gotta do. Because if you go to gameplay, flip trick settings, quick shoves, if you have them on, a lot of the time you'll get, you'll do that, which really pisses you off. And if you turn quick shoves off, that should fix it. All right. Wow, I'm really starting the story mode from scratch. This is gonna be wild. Oh, on Xbox they're actually broken? Gotcha. That is unfortunate. Okay. What did it want me to do? Look around the skate shop. I just want enough money to, like, buy some clothes. Everyone complains about Goofy. What's wrong with it? It's just the animations. They're technically placeholder animations where, like, regular stance is the correct stance. So Goofy is switch. Even if you set your stance to Goofy. They just don't have an animator right now. It'll be fixed once they hire an animator. Simple as that. Jamie was good. Also, what up, Ty? How you doing? Okay, yeah. I've heard that it's pretty 50-50 if Xbox is broken or not. Some people say it works fine. Other people say it's completely scuffed. It came out yesterday. It will get fixed. Doing okay, I suppose. I'm doing good. Tired. But, tired and a lot of catching up to do. Can you break your board? I'm on vanilla session right now, so I have not a single mod installed. So I can't break my board. Okay. Any idea if it's gonna be possible to have hair? I mean, I feel like it has to be at some point. There's no way they don't add that. You know what I mean? All right, I gotta do some manuals, right? Not too many, Joe. Not any in-game. We just mainly skated around what was in the what was around the hotel and stuff like that. All right, manual. Nose manual. The switch manual's... No, it's the fakie manual that's bugged. So we do switch Manny. Justin, he's good. Thank you for asking. And now we do... I guess that's what they consider a fakie Manny? Yeah. Pop out of any manual... Oh, right. Is the board break mod broken? I was going to ask Vato about how his mods are holding up with the 1.0 update. I guess you're right, Erwin. I've just seen so many comments about things being broken. I just get confused. Okay. I am indeed live, Seasauce. How are you? Let's talk to old Appleyard. Where is he at? I'm going through the story right now. A lot of people are having issues with certain story mode missions. I know there's workarounds to make it work, and I know most of them. So I'll show you them as we continue through this. How easy is it to get used to session as a Skater XL vanilla player? You're gonna have a bad time for at least a couple hours. And then you'll start liking it. But I can almost promise you, if you've never played Session and you download it for the first time, you will not like it at first. You will not like it at first. That's just the way that it's... Same thing as skateboarding. You're not going to go to a skate shop, buy your first skateboard, and be able to bust some tray flips. A little bit different because it's a different learning curve, but that's the best way you can relate it, you know? Sergio, Session is Xbox, PC, PlayStation. Alright, Appleyard, what do you want me to do? Oh, use the bus stop? Alright, bet. Thank you, Seasauce. Appreciate that. Find the marble ledge. Bruno, you should... Would it be under skate guide? If you want to start from scratch again? Or you can... I think you can delete a folder in your session game folder. Alright. Part of the reason I'm skipping so much of this dialogue is because I did this literally last night on my flight with my gaming laptop, so kind of starting from scratch, but what up, Wade? Would you rather fight a duck-sized horse or a horse-sized duck? A duck-sized horse for sure. I could just toss that thing, but kick it. What's it gonna do? Nothing. It's a duck-sized horse. A horse-sized duck, that thing could end me. That thing could end me in seconds. You just wanted me to do Manny tricks, right? Hey, C-Sauce, hold the phone. This man. See, we always appreciate gifted subs, mainly by Wedo. I don't know if he's still in here, but man's just coming in gifted in like 120, 130 subs. But it always warms my heart when people become a member on their own behalf. On YouTube, but that's the one thing that's good about Twitch is gifted subs, Prime subs. Like, it's all a easier process. We're on YouTube. You have to jump through some hoops. But it is the biggest way you can support me here on my YouTube streams. So C-Sauce, thank you for becoming a member. I will see you in today's member-only stream this evening. So thank you, man. I did, Ty. I did. One more pop out. What time? I'm not 100% sure yet. I gotta figure it out. I have a lot of catching up to do because I was just gone for 3 days. But I was either gonna do before 5 p.m. Pacific Standard or after. Pavel said, yo, how's new update? It's good, man. I like it. We're guapping up a little bit here. We're acquiring some dollar bills. Just enough so I can customize my skater. Oh my god! Dude! Shit! Matthew. This is a very long soundbite. I'm just gonna end that. Matthew just came in with 20 gifted. Thank you. This is the issue I have, and I talk about this all the time. The issue I have, not with streaming, but with like getting donations, getting gifted subs, is like every streamer is like, oh, thank you so much, thank you for the $1 million. Whereas like I don't think a lot of you guys realize that it helps me out a lot. Like the support, I don't want to just be like, thanks, man, appreciate it. Like I want to say, thank you. I appreciate it. Anyway, thank you, Matthew. Yeah, the member stream is going to be lit today. So Joom said, did Session 1.0 meet your expectations? I would say it did exactly that. It didn't exceed my expectations, and it didn't... What's the opposite of exceed? Under exceed? It didn't under... It was pretty much exactly what I expected. A lot of the bugs and glitches are still there. For example, like the bounce glitch was greatly improved on, but you do still get it a lot. And that was one of my like right there. That's probably my least favorite glitch. I hate it. So to get that, it still bothers me. I know Erwin says that you can fix it by catching the board, stuff like that. So there are workarounds, but for the average pick up and play player, they're gonna run into them. I said I expected more TBH, but that's because they got rid of the June update. Yeah, I mean, I think that's where like I hoped for more, but I didn't expect more, if that makes any sense. You know, it pretty much it is exactly what I expected. It's Oliver said, is there gonna be legacy controls? Not this again. No. There will never be legacy controls in Session. It is not a skateboarding game, it is a skateboarding simulator. They don't, it's not supposed to be I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's not even supposed to be fun. Session's not supposed to be a fun game, it's supposed to be a simulator, if that makes sense. You know, if you want, like, it sucks to say, but if you want the skate experience, you're gonna be waiting for Skate 4. Earlier when we were chatting, I think you mentioned something about frontside, backside. Yeah. That's true. I didn't even think about that, Kieran. I'm sure there will be a legacy controls mod, but then again, like, the modding community doesn't want legacy controls. Like, the modding community, we mod, or I guess I can't say shit because I don't make the mods, but we try to make the game as realistic as possible with dynamic clothes. You know, there's already a stats menu, so like, I don't think any of us, that I know at least, want legacy controls. I'm glad they got rid of them, but I'm gonna turn off my alert box for a sec. Matthew's gifted subs are coming in too hot. Okay, what did it want me to do? I'm gonna turn off the people a little bit, just for now. Get any 3 frontside grinds. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Kieran. Yeah, so Jay said, I was hoping they would give us an animation for getting on and off your board for 1.0. So, Session currently does not have an animator. They don't have an animator on the team. Their last animator left, which is why we didn't get a Goofy animations update, which is why everything still looks a little bit clunky, which is why there's no throwdown animations. They are actively looking for an animator. They will hire one whenever they find the right one. Once that animator gets hired, they will start working on animations. So it's coming, just not yet. I gotta do 3 front side grinds, 1 more. We'll do front crook. Do worst pinch. So Joom, a lot of people have been talking about that glitch. I haven't experienced it yet. Is it an Xbox only thing or what? Ty says I should learn how to animate and work for a session. Yeah, I bet. Just a little side hobby. Let me just really quickly learn how to animate. Oops, I forgot to pop out. Yeah, I agree, Erwin. I do agree. Oh, yep, heel flip Willy. We meant to do that. On Xbox. Yeah, so Xbox is kind of scuffed right now, I've heard. Ew, that was gross. What up? Happy Friday, Dusty. Dude, the session event was sick. It was a really cool experience. It was kind of hectic flying across the country for a 6-hour party, but like, it was sick. Dr. Smith respect. What up, Vape Chura? All right, find Dane. Speaking of Dane, being in New York was my first time ever meeting Dane in person and hanging out with him, and he's a fucking cool ass guy. Yeah, Trim, this is Skate 4. This is leaked Skate 4 footage. Do you know if they're bringing more maps out for Skater XL on Xbox? I'm at this point, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say they're not. I could be wrong, but at this point, I'd rather say no. I'm gonna go through my settings in a sec, Tyson, because I think everything is pretty close to vanilla right now. I gotta go through and fine tune everything. I just want to get enough money that I can customize my guy and not look like this. Okay, what are we doing? 0 out of 3 tricks in the 9s there. Gotcha. Dude, so I mean, so everyone was saying like, easy day, take notes, do what Session's doing. Part of me in the back of my head, I didn't actually think, but like deep down, I hoped that maybe Skater XL had been dormant and like all these weird lack of things that they'd been doing was all leading up to this. And like deep down, I was like, maybe they have a crazy update dropping the day that Session 1.0 drops to like as a feud to you know, start this battle where they add a stats menu, they add a bunch of new maps. And I was like, that'd be such a power move. It'd be a dick move for sure. But deep down, I was like, maybe they'll do it. And they didn't do it. It's not happening. But like, imagine they just drop everything we've ever wanted. And I don't think Skater XL is dead. I think there will always be a modding community, and I think because visually with mods, Skater XL looks absolutely phenomenal. Vanilla XL, I've lost hope on that. But I think the consensus is it's a great platform. But now it's just relying on the modding community to make it a great game. Whereas Session is a great platform that's they're gonna build into a great game. Go to the 16 stair rail. Yeah, so Nikki said, have you been able to play around with transition tricks? Yeah. So after I customize my dude, we're going to head over to LES and do some transition tricks. Because the homie Monk, who works with Session, sat down with me in New York City and like explained the grinds to me, transition tricks and how they all work. So I can probably help you guys. Because a lot of people are confused with lip tricks. So we can head over there in a sec. 0 out of 3 tricks on the 16. Let's just do board slide, crook, and backsmith or something. Sounds good, Ty. So we're doing board slide. Gross. Hey, Silent Tree! My guy! Again! I said this, I don't know if you were here earlier when I was talking about it, but every time someone becomes a member on their own behalf, as in like not gifted, it means a lot. Because YouTube makes it hard to become a member for some reason. I think it's an issue they have with iOS where they won't add a join button to your page unless you're like a signed creator like Tim the Tap Man, stuff like that. So you gotta like click the link in the description, open Safari, log in. It's a whole process. So thank you, Silent Tree. I'll see you tonight on tonight's members only stream. Ben the dog is doing good. Thank you for asking. What about front 180 switch 50? Oh, that'll work. It feels wrong. They're talking bad about XL. See, I don't think so. Because I'm not talking bad about Skater XL. I'm talking that the moves the dev team is making is bad. The game is great. You know, the game, it's a great platform. Griffin, hello. Okay, so this is the challenge that I think you guys said was bugged. Like the back three wasn't registering or something, so we're gonna try this out. And I also think that's why people are mad at Session 1.0 is because so many people have PTSD from the hype around Skater XL 1.0. People were content, they were ready for updates, and it never happened. So I think that's where people are worried here, because Session 1.0 is not, it's like, it's kind of a Skater XL situation. Should you pay 40 bucks for this? It's pushing it. It's not complete. It's buggy, but with consistent updates, like now you're gonna get grandfathered into the final version of the game, which Session is going to do, which Skater XL didn't. And I mean, I say they are gonna do it because that's what they've told me. They could pull an XL and fuck everything up. I don't know, but I mean, as long as they do keep updating it, which they should, I'll be content. Let's see if you can go. Okay, yeah. I think so, Justin. I mean, I don't think they were looking at Skater XL's failures. I think they were listening to Skater XL's feedback. I think they were looking at the comments and kind of judging it off that. Front 180. I gotta do 3 of them. Front 180. Front 180. Back 180. Oh, yep. There we go. Back with the good old moonwalk push. Back 180. Up shove it. Front shove.